Hi guys, today I filmed a look for graduation. Of course you can wear this even if you're not graduating because it's a look that's a general look, I believe. I wanted to do something a little bit different from all the glitter and all the smoky eyes that were happening, so I decided to opt for sort of a modern retro spin on graduation makeup. I made it a little bit modern because I have a little bit of shimmer, and yes, I did keep a little bit of the sparkle there on the lid. And then for the lip, instead of doing like that bright red lip, I used something more along an orangey red sort of tone. Of course I did my contour, my highlight, which is not necessarily retro, but this is why it's a modern spin on retro. Also, the video that's right after this one, I'm actually going to be hosting a giveaway, this nice little pink bag here, that contains practically most of what you need to complete this look. So if you really want to win this and all the goodies inside of this bag, be sure to keep watching the channel because it's going to be the video that's right after this one, and I'm going to announce exactly what the rules are and all of that. So if you want to win that and a chance to sort of recreate this look for yourself and win the products to do so, please keep watching. Thank you so much. So I first start by applying a primer to my face. These are two really inexpensive options. Next, I go in with a concealer and an eyeshadow primer, and I mix this and apply it to my eyelid. I'm mixing that concealer there just to cancel any discoloration on my actual eyelids, and I'm also using it to sharpen up right underneath the brow. Once this is done, I take my powder. This is Anastasia's banana powder, which is about a shade lighter than my skin tone, and I apply it all over the brow bone. Then I go in with a matte, another skin colored eyeshadow, this time about 2 shades darker, on a fluffy brush, and I apply that right throughout the crease in the transition area, making sure to blend that in nicely. Mixing those two browns, I take another brush and I apply this mainly into the crease and along the outer edge of the eye. The point behind this is not really to add too much darkness. We just want a little bit of definition and a little bit of shape to the eye. I go back in with a blending brush and soften that out before taking L'Oreal Infallible's Amber Rush, which is a pressed pigment, on a flat eyeshadow brush and packing this all over the eyelid. The eyelid is everything under that line that you see when you open your eyes. So I pack this all over the eyelid, and you want to press the shadow on as it's very shiny and can give a lot of fallout. Then I go back in with a blending brush and just smooth out the edges. Taking Colourpop's eyeshadow in I Heart This, which is a gorgeous glitzy sort of taupey silver, I apply this using my fingers to the ball of the eye. So basically in the middle of the eyelid, where the round part of your eye is the... Using City Colors Be Matte Blush in Papaya, I apply this using a blending brush through the crease just to give a little bit of warmth, as I felt the look was a little bit drab. Taking a shimmery vanilla color, I apply this to the inner tear duct of the eyes because I want to give a really nice light pop of highlight. Using a makeup remover wipe, I then clean up the edge of the eyeshadow and any fallout that may have happened underneath the eyes, and applied my foundation. I take a contour shade, or you can use a powder that's about a shade or two darker than your skin tone, and I lightly contour the edges of my face, down my nose, and right underneath the cheekbones, just to add a little bit of definition to the face. Using a black liquid eyeliner, I start from the inner corners of the eye and very slowly make my way towards the outer corner of the eye, creating a very long flick and then connecting it back to the eye, creating a cat's eye. Taking a brush, I pick up a little bit of excess product and starting from the outer corner of the eye, checking the other eye just to see that the angle is the same, I draw a line out towards the tail of my brow, pointing in the direction of my temples. You want to work with that line until it's nice and straight, and you want to make sure that it tapers to a point at the end. Once I do that, I come back to my eye, about the middle of the eye, and then I start connecting that middle part out towards the line that I just created. You want to do this very gradually because it's super easy to make a mistake at this point in time. Then, going back to the tail of that line, I slowly come in towards the middle of the eye and connect it, creating a triangle on the outer edge of the eye. And then once that's done, you want to fill in this triangular area with the eyeliner and clean up any edges where necessary. Using a concealer from LA Girl called Pro Conceal, which has a built-in brush, I take this right along the underneath of that wing to sharpen it up, and then use my finger to softly blend out the concealer into the rest of my foundation so that it's not a harsh line. Use your favorite black eyeliner and line your waterline. Then I take a small brush and smudge a little bit of that liner into the actual lower lashes. Then go back in with that darker brown shade and smudge that right over the liner on the lower lash line. I go in with some false eyelashes. These are Ardell's Demi Wispies, and then I apply mascara to my top and bottom lashes to give them a little extra flair. I go back in using the exact same blush that I used previously on the eyes, which is Papaya, and I apply this from the apples of the cheeks, softly blending it back towards the ear. And then I take this City Color highlighter, and it's called Glimmer. It is such a gorgeous white gold highlighter, and I apply this right along the top part of the cheekbone. To anywhere else you think you want a little bit of glow. Next, I take a red lip liner and I line the entire lip, filling it in. LA Girl has a really good cheap alternative to this pencil. I will put the name of it in the description bar below. Next, using Colourpop Cosmetics in Frenchie, I am taking this lipstick and applying it all over the lip liner that I previously applied. This lipstick had just a little bit too much shine for me, so what I did, and this is a trick that you can use with any lipstick that you have, is I took a colorless translucent setting powder and I tapped it very heavily over the lipstick, allowed it to set for about a minute, and then brushed the excess off. This gets rid of any excess shine and will take any lipstick that you have and turn it into a matte lipstick. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.